Chapter 1. The Road to Nowhere. Jenna gripped her phone tightly, the GPS screen flickering as their car rattled along the uneven dirt road. Tall pines loomed on either side, casting shadows that danced like reaching fingers. The soft hum of the engine seemed louder against the eerie silence of the forest. "Are you sure this is the right way?" Emily asked from the back seat, her voice edged with unease. Ryan, who was driving, shot her a look in the rearview mirror. "The GPS hasn't let us down before. Relax." Mark, leaning against the window, stared out at the endless trees. "Feels like we're the only ones out here." Jenna bit her lip. Something about the forest felt wrong. Too quiet, too still. As they crested a small hill, the road opened to a clearing, revealing a cluster of old wooden houses slumped under years of neglect. The group fell silent. "What is this place?" Jenna whispered. A cracked wooden sign swayed in the breeze, its letters barely legible. "Raven's Hollow." Ryan killed the engine. "Let's check it out. Maybe someone here can give us directions." Emily hesitated. "I don't like this." But curiosity won, and one by one they stepped out, their shoes crunching on gravel. The air felt heavy, pressing against their skin like unseen hands. Chapter 2. Whispers in the Dark. The village felt dead. Windows were broken, doors hung loose on rusted hinges, and vines crept up the crumbling walls. Jenna ran her fingers along strange symbols carved into the wood. "What do you think these mean?" she asked. Mark shrugged. "Probably just vandalism." A faint sound interrupted them, a whisper carried on the wind. "Leave, while you can." Emily spun around. "Who said that?" Ryan squinted into the distance. "It's probably just the wind." But the whispers grew louder, as if coming from every direction. Jenna clutched her arms, feeling the chill creep up her spine. Suddenly, a shadow darted between two houses. Emily screamed. "Let's go," Ryan said, his voice firm. But Jenna was already moving, drawn by something she couldn't explain. Chapter 3. The House at the End of the Lane. At the far end of the village, they found it. A towering house, its windows boarded up, and its door barely hanging on its hinges. It loomed over them like a predator. "We shouldn't go in there," Mark said. Ryan ignored him and pushed the door open. Dust and decay greeted them. Cobwebs stretched across the ceiling, and faded portraits lined the walls. Each face seemed to stare directly at them, their painted eyes wide with terror. "Creepy," Emily muttered. A sudden thump echoed from upstairs. "What was that?" Jenna asked, her voice shaking. Ryan grabbed a flashlight. "Let's find out." They climbed the stairs slowly, each creak beneath their feet amplifying the tension. At the top, they found a locked door. Without hesitation, Ryan forced it open. Inside stood a woman in tattered clothes, her skin gray and sunken. She turned to them, her hollow eyes filled with despair. "You shouldn't be here," she said. Chapter 4. The Curse of Raven's Hollow. The woman's voice trembled. "This village is cursed. It's trapped in time, and so is anyone who enters. You have to leave before it's too late." Ryan stepped forward. "What happened here?" She pointed to the floor. Beneath their feet was a massive symbol matching the carvings outside. "They made a pact with something dark," she said, "but it demanded more than they could give. Now it keeps them here, and it will keep you too." The whispers returned, louder now, angry. The woman flickered and then vanished. "We need to go," Jenna cried. Chapter 5. No Way Out. They ran outside, but the village had changed. The houses seemed closer, the streets twisted into a maze. The sky darkened, and the whispers turned into screams. Mark was the first to disappear. One moment he was running beside them, and the next he was gone. "Mark!" Emily screamed. Ryan grabbed Jenna's arm. "We have to keep moving." But one by one, the shadows claimed them until only Jenna remained. She stumbled back to the house, tears streaming down her face. Epilogue. Another visitor. Days later, a new car rolled into Raven's Hollow, carrying 4 more travelers. And in the shadows, Jenna watched, her hollow eyes glowing faintly. "Welcome," she whispered. "You'll never leave."